distant details are much clearer. And here we can see Marvel's Spider-Man 2 is noticeably higher resolution throughout the scene.
Why would anybody want to buy this thing? The difference is so minimal. Like it's not worth $700 for such a minimal upgrade.
Ghosting on camera movement is much harder to spot on the Pro as well. Combat frustrates the base machine a little bit, with blurry particle effects and poor image clarity producing a bit of a muddy look overall.
That looks amazing! Hello there everyone, welcome back to the channel. Its-A-Mii here, and as you can see, we are doing an unboxing of the latest and greatest in gaming technology, the Sony PlayStation 5 Pro. I decided to pick this thing up, and I figured if I'm picking it up, I might as well do an unboxing for you all. I've talked about this on my other channel, I've talked about it on here, and I figured, you know what, since I actually decided to buy one, there was no better way to do it than this. So we're doing an unboxing of the PS5 Pro today. Decided to pick it up here. As you can see, the box with all of its the light over there is really in the way. It's just the same box basically. It's a lot smaller actually. You might notice on the front here, it does not say 8K anymore. I think Sony actually had already removed that from the base PS5 like boxes, right? Because when it launched, it said 8K. Then they stopped doing that because obviously they realized like, well, wait a minute. This is stupid. So there's the front of the box. Here on the back of the box, it says Witness Play Unleashed, featuring the PlayStation Spectral Super Resolution. Get super sharp image clarity on your 4K TV using AI-enhanced resolution for ultra-high definition play with astonishing detail. Optimize console performance, reach higher and more consistent frame rates for silky smooth gameplay with support for VRR 60Hz and 120Hz displays, as well as advanced ray tracing experience, next-level realism with ray trace reflections, shadows, and high-quality global illumination as you explore stunning game worlds. So, yeah, pretty excited to get this bad boy in. But yeah, since it doesn't look like there's going to be any other consoles from the major three releasing anytime in the near future, maybe next 5 years or so, it seems like, I decided to pick up the PS5 Pro here. As you can see, I do have my launch PS5 here for comparison. This thing has served me well. This is definitely it's up there in terms of like my most used consoles ever. I mean, I use this thing a lot. You can probably see some scuffing on there. Probably not, maybe. It doesn't show up on the camera, but I've gotten many great hours out of the PS5, and I don't think the PS6 is going to release for probably another 5 or 6 years, so here we go. We have the PS5 Pro. All right, so let's go ahead and crack this thing open with my trusty old Walmart certified box knife. This should be a pretty simple process, I imagine. Here, I'll lay it down. Let's see here. Oh, God, I hear all the parts rolling around. It also doesn't, like, really bend. How do I open you? Is there just another box in here? Is that how Sony does it? Maybe not. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I think the best way to do this might just be to literally open it while it's still in the box. So, first thing we have here is just your standard power cable. Same one that the PS4 uses, same one that the PS5 uses. I like how it's just, like, literally on the top, and that's it. Inside here, we have a DualSense, it looks like. Over on this compartment, we have a USB-C cable to USB-C, as well as an HDMI cable here. We also have the little vertical stands that you need to hold it vertically, although I only have one of them, so it must have fallen out. Okay, yeah, we have our really cheap plastic stands. I don't even know if you can really pick those up on camera. They're so small and so cheap, and I would not rely on these to stand up my console personally. We also have another DualSense controller here. Hopefully this one doesn't get stick drift. I use a DualSense Edge. In fact, that's actually right. That's actually right here. I usually, like, I don't care about, like, oh, like, scuff controllers or whatever, but this one actually is really nice. If I had an Xbox, I would probably get an Elite controller as well. I play a lot of Call of Duty. Having the trigger stops on here especially is really nice. So because of that, I probably won't really be using this thing. Maybe I'll throw it up on eBay or something. I'm not really sure, but brand new DualSense controller, all nice and grippy, you know. Gonna be honest, this is like really bad packaging. There she is. And then at the bottom, of course, you have some pamphlets. Actually, I say of course, I'm kind of surprised they even include little quick start guides like these anymore. I thought these were a thing of the past. But here she is, all wrapped up in foam. We have the PS5 Pro. Our styrofoam pieces here. Take this out, move these to the side. I guess it was packaged pretty securely. Sony doesn't really package their stuff super, like, fancily, I would say. The DualSense Edge actually had a pretty nice unboxing experience, but, like, I mean, the Series X, because I did used to own one, The Series X unboxing experience is like really nice. It's like all like presented. It comes out like on a slant, so you can like really see the console. This is pretty standard, I guess, kind of more similar to what Nintendo does here. But here it is, the PS5 Pro with its extra black lines on the side here. It does look very clean. I am one of the people that actually I think the PS5 is very slick design, especially the digital version here, as it is all uniform and all kind of looks nice here. Slide it across. I probably shouldn't be sliding it like that, but I think this looks pretty slick. Now I'm about to ruin it by making it not slick, but as it stands right now, I think the PS5 Pro looks really nice from an aesthetic standpoint. One thing that is very annoying to me, so I mentioned I use the DualSense Edge. The DualSense Edge comes with a USB-A to USB-C charger. It's a really nice like braided cord. This I don't believe, unless it's on the back. Okay, there are two on the back, but it's still annoying because then the length of the cord is basically halved. But the front I/O no longer includes a USB-A port, unlike the original PS5 here. The original PS5 has a USB-A port right in the middle, and I use that a lot. And I mean, yes, it does have USB-A on the back of the PS5 Pro, but it's still annoying. I wish there was a USB-A on the front, but also, I mean, we're pretty far into the USB-C revolution, I would say. So not the most surprising, I guess. So yeah, you have two USB-C on the front. The power button is a little bit more obvious now. Before, it was just these two little things that you can barely see for ejecting the disc and the power button next to each other. So now it's obvious because there's no disk drive on this thing. Now it's obvious, like, okay, well, that's the only thing you're doing is turning it on and off. But I figured I'm buying the PS5 Pro. I got to get whatever is the latest and greatest Sony game that they put out kind of to celebrate the launch of this console. We have a Lego game coming out next week. Not sure how much that'll really be enhanced by the PS5 Pro. It is a Lego game after all, but it looks fine. But the most recent release from Sony is right here. We have Horizon Zero Dawn Remastered. This is what they decided to release in close proximity to the PS5 Pro, a PS4 game. But you know what? I'll be the first to say it actually looks pretty nice. I was watching the Digital Foundry review, and I think this actually looks like quite a bit of an upgrade. Did Horizon Zero Dawn need an upgrade? Absolutely not. But if you actually see the side-by-side, this does look quite a bit better here. So that's my launch lineup here for the PS5 Pro. We have the PS5 Pro itself, as well as a disc-based game, which means I did have to shell out even more money for this console and pick up this stupid disc drive attachment because Sony, for whatever reason, could not afford to put the disc drive on the console. So this will run you back $80 to add a disc drive to your console. At least they give you the option. I'll give them that. So I guess I need to open up this here as well. This one has like more proper Sony tape on it, whereas the other one was just like one of those like circular seals. But we're gonna crack this bad boy open here. Okay, first up we have more little plastic stand bits. Perfect. We also have, I believe, the proper face plates we'll need, the drive itself, and more papers. But that is about it for the contents of that box. And then taking a closer look here. So we have the faceplate you would need to put on here, which, as you can see, is going to greatly diminish, I would say, the design the design of this product. But I guess that was true for the original PS5 as well. And here we have the disc drive itself. I've never installed one of these bad boys. I'm not sure how plug and play it is. It looks very plug and play, though, because it literally just has one port that connects, and then I assume it snaps in, so we'll be doing that right now. To be honest, I'm not sure which side this even goes on, but I think I would want to open it from this side if I were a Sony man. Give that a couple little pops there. Does not sound pleasant. That's the wrong side. Oh, great. Okay, let's try that again. Take open. I hate how it sounds. It sounds so like I'm breaking it. Why is there like a piece of plastic in here? Oh God, I don't like that. No, it's fine. I trust Sony. They know what they're doing here. Okay, so the way this should work is it just pops in. Is it like this? So I'll put the two little hooks here. Plop her down. Disk drive faceplate would go here. Probably latch it on to here first. Gonna hook her in. Okay, we got the Play-Doh in here, and as you can see now with the disk drive, this becomes a much uglier console. It's not more. It's not symmetrical anymore compared to the OG Fat Boy here. Doesn't really even look that different. It obviously has the design language of a PS5 Slim, but that's fine. But yeah, nice to have the disk drive one here. Now I think I put it on right, but there is a little gap in like the design here. I think I did something wrong, to be honest. But I don't, it's in there. I mean, it's on. So I don't know if that's just on purpose, if you're supposed to be able to see part of the, like, black part. I don't know. It doesn't look very good there, I'm going to be honest. Now, you might be noticing something here. Bo, this PS5, this is not staying upright. Like, this is not going to be able to stand up like this. I mean, it's so wobbly without the $30 stand they sell. Now, this was actually hard to find. This is actually selling out. I don't know why. I guess if you want to have it horizontal. Wait, no, this is just for vertical. Why would you buy this? Why did I buy this? This stands up completely, perfectly fine, especially with the disk drive adding that extra bottom balance. But yeah, no, this is this doesn't need a stand. But you know what? I gotta show my support. I gotta support Sony so we can get more Concords and more canceled online projects. I gotta show the love when I can. And, I mean, this is just... Why is their packaging so bad? Okay, so we have a stand here. We have a thick old document telling you how to put the stand on, I presume. I think it's just universal with how the old stand was. I'm not sure if you could use the old stand on this, but I know you can use this new stand on the old PS5 and the Slims. We also have the little screw here, as well as this part that I assume is necessary. I'm not sure, but one can assume. So let's flip her over here and see what we're working with. Use my box knife to remove this little screw cap here. All right, we got the stand on, and as you can see, it can now stand up. You know what's funny? I think it actually might be more wobbly now. Since I put this stupid stand on. Because it has kind of like a swivel thing. That's weird. That doesn't feel right. I think I'll just not use the stand. I know a lot of people that bought PS5 Pros are saying they're excited they bought it for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. They're like happy they saved their playthroughs for the PS5 Pro. I don't know about y'all, but I'm here for the performance boost on a squirrel with a gun. That's why I bought a PS5 Pro. I think this game's gonna get some serious gains from this machine, you know, having better ray tracing and the PSSR and all that. So very excited to pop in a squirrel with a gun. That's what I'm gonna go do right now. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more unboxings and collecting content, I would appreciate you subscribing. Follow me on Twitter at BoTalksGames, and check out my other YouTube channel at BoTalksGames for Nintendo news. And until next time, folks, peace.